As I step deeper into this day, I am called into a portal that is opened. I've sat at this gate, longing to understand the ancestral forgiveness, the smudging, the actual imprint, the portal that we become so the ancestors can walk through, and forgiveness, bring authentic sound of forgiveness to the land. I've been asked to simply trust the light, meaning the language that unifies forgiveness throughout the entirety of creation. That we come into a collective past expression where we see ancestors as an inheritance, that the paths of pain, sorrow, bloodshed, disunity, confusion, domination of races, exploitation of lands, stealing, raping, pillaging, maligning. That's what we've known. This portal, this gateway of the ancestral forgiveness, as I open a portal onto Abigail's song and into all of creation of forgiveness. First, I want to acknowledge my inheritance as Choctaw. The staff speaks more today. On my way down to the bog again, in the middle of the day, to sit in the womb of all creation and open a portal of ancestral forgiveness for all of creation. I am releasing a collective, unified bloodline field. I am releasing a sound that's beyond me, from language that has found me faithful to simply sit, open the portal, and transmit the language that comes through. I don't care what you think. I don't care what I think. I hope it offends me, because in the offense is the growth. So we evoke together right now, meaning we come into unity, sacred honor, for a portal of our ancestral line to come through, to teach us what they experienced, to teach us what they learned. Today, a beautiful friend said, the recharging of the battery through love, the recharging of the battery. And I could feel this electricity pulse through me, and the ancestors say yes. The Choctaw Nation on the 11th of this week, which my mother is Choctaw, beautiful. They followed a staff in the story. My ancestors are ancient beings of the land, of the valleys, of the rivers, of the bends, of the rocks, of the buffalo, of the movement of time and creation itself. They took a staff, as the story goes. They followed it. It would lean every morning in a certain direction, and they would follow that staff where it led, in the direction it was leaning for the morning. That is exactly what I have done. And today, I follow the staff where it led me and now the staff is upright. According to the Choctaw legend, truth of the spirit of the Choctaw Nation, when the staff stood straight, when the spiral stood as a standing wave, radiating as a beacon of truth, the Choctaw Nation became on the land. And it's a hill, it's an actual hill. And you know the story of the rest. In 2008, infinity, eternity, the truth written in the infinite wisdom of all creation found them again and returned to the hill. The 11th of this month, they celebrated the return of the spirit of Choctaw in full unity when the earth birthed her. And it's an actual womb, a hill. I receive that inheritance, and I say the earth is going to give up her secrets. I sit on creation as a Choctaw, as a creature who walked in the mysteries of the streams, who paused to understand the direction of a rock or a staff, who listened to creation, who loved the buffalo. And that's the necklace that I have on. Is an actual bone of a buffalo in the image of a dove. I am the dove of the ancestors of the Choctaw Nation. I choose to take flight each day. The staff, the standing, spiraling wave of beauty that I am, becomes a radiating bird of shalom and peace and wholeness in flight. And right now, we're opening the portal for the ancestors to come through, not just the Choctaw Nation, all ancestors. We've been taught to fear spirit. We've been taught to seek a language beyond us, to be better than we were, to discover this unity, this power, this magic, this song. And all of creation right now is saying, if you will sit in an atmosphere where creation is birthing portals, gateways, where ancient beings are coming through that are pure and honorable, to create the new earth, to develop new technologies with us. I am not seeking to become more than I am. I am seeking to become all that I was created to be, simply, beautifully, in purity and in honor. So as we open this portal of forgiveness and we ask the ancient beings, our ancestors, to speak, to establish this portal in us today, to become the standing wave of this gate where the ancestors can come in and out, the double doorway of forgiveness, and begin to heal the land, begin to heal the earth so that the new earth is revealed. If this is something you agree to and you honor, take the palms of your hands and rub them together. Bring all of creation into the very center of your being and place it in your heart. Now reach out and fly. Open the portal of forgiveness of the ancestors to come in and out and heal your personal DNA, your personal land. They will encounter you on the level that you simply enjoy. Maybe you want to take 5 minutes a day and close your eyes and ask your ancestors to teach you, to speak to you gently and rhythmically and beautifully, and they will. This is a whisper. This is an addition to your spirit life. It adds to you, it builds you. Even as I am talking, I am fully interfacing with this gate. I am open to receive that which builds the new earth, that which honors the full expression of all creation, the God breath, the DNA structure that left the breath, the big bang of all creation that went out in unity to become the architect of the new earth. I welcome my ancestors. I welcome them home. I go back to the womb, the mound, the hill of the earth, where she now will give up her secrets and birth me anew and birth you brand new. As I discovered with my friend, the past taught us how to love. The blueprint of how to build the new earth is actualized through the intelligence of our ancestors. And today, Abigail's song welcomes them to become part of this womb, part of this circle of light. As we become together, as we follow the staff and we've planted it in Mother Earth here on my land, I represent the seal, the mark of creation that says, this is where we begin. This is where the sound of the new earth may come through. The wounds you carry from not knowing your ancestors, from not knowing grandmother, grandfather, aunts and uncles, from being disconnected. The mosquitoes are singing, they carry the blood. The disconnection that you've experienced, they're here to bridge you. Why? Follow me here. This is a mystery that we're discovering together. When you weave your ancestral inheritance together, when you breathe in the encounters that will come to you, the rhythms that will come to you, and you allow them to be incorporated in the rhythm and the weave of your DNA and the opening of your cells, and you connect to a body of people doing the same, we open many portals of light. We connect to a dimensionless state, meaning we just radiate into all of creation at once in harmony. The ancestors string along, sing the song. A body of light includes the original womb of creation that surrounds all of creation. And together we weave this into being. Breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. When you breathe in, say, I receive. When you breathe out, say, my ancestral line to be forgiven. And the past that revealed the depths of love, unconditional love, the past that taught me. Now, I become the gateway to the bridge of the future that births the new earth, that returns in infinity to cleanse the bloodline, to cleanse, to continue the continuity. That's a portal. A portal is a gateway that agrees to the continuity, the holding, the sustaining of the essence of the life force that just poured through it. So to compound the light into a simple language that we all can understand. We are one race. We are born from the sound of one DNA. The cosmic mother wove us all into a cosmic song, and now we're coming home. And the ancestors and the beings of light and the angelic realms nested in the very becoming of your soul's authentic sound will encounter you if you want them to. If not, if you're shy, it's okay. Just acknowledge that this portal is opened and ask to learn from it. Just simply ask to encounter the beings of light that will help you learn. It might be through a leaf or a flower or the wind or the water or the dog or a spider. They will encounter you. On my way down here, there is literally steep part of the hill, and that's why I use the walking stick too, is because there's a steep part of the hill. I'm coming down, and for the first time I see where a bear fell down the hill and grabbed hold of this tree branch, and he left his claws in it. And I just noticed it today. Why? Because in this dimension, the prints, the fingerprints, the echoes, the smudges left in eternity are going to come and encounter us, because our soul was created to carry that sound. And what encounters you, the mystery, I love my dog, the mystery that encounters you is so true. Listen, listen. The bear, what did the bear represent to the Choctaw Nation? I see a handprint on the heart. I see a paw of a bear just like going across the heart, the warrior heart of the Choctaw Nation. The one who would walk the treacherous, steep hills, who would go to the depths of the valley, because that's where Mother Earth called. The strength of the bear be present in your heart today as you transverse into a new dimension of your soul's sound and language. I bless you with the architect of the ancients, finding you where you are and discovering a new land where the buffalo